Hi, I'm Sunny from LoreForged, and I'm here to talk to you about Ashes of Creation. Got my bow tie tied tight, got the R2, let's do this. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Only a master of herbalism, Darth. I'm about 80% sure that's how that went. Today we are going to talk about mastery, artisan classes, but specifically mastery. So you have 3 artisan classes. You have gathering, processing, and crafting. And I know that every game uses crafting as the way that they describe the whole thing. Well, that's not how it works here. Those are artisan classes because they're very different. Now, within the artisan classes, you can become a master in one artisan class. Remember those artisan classes? We just talked about this like 20 seconds ago. Gathering, processing, crafting. Those are your artisan classes. You can master one. Within that, there are professions. You can basically get a mastery level of 2 professions inside your one mastered artisan class. Gathering, processing, crafting. Okay, so let's start with gathering. You have, in order, fishing, herbalism, hunting, lumberjacking, mining. Those are your gathering professions. So let's say that you wanted to master the artisan class of gathering. Great, you love it. You are going to specialize in fishing and lumberjacking because you just never really got away from that early 90s grunge era, and you happen to have a lot of flannel that you wore pretty consistently through the first few years of college until you met your now wife who threw it all away. But hey, nobody's perfect, and I'm not talking about me in the flannel. Can't believe she threw it all away. I really think it's coming back. Anyways, you pick up fishing, you pick up lumberjacking. You can become a master in those particular things so long as they're under the same artisan class that you've mastered. Now, what does that get you? Okay, it's gonna get you better tools. This is gonna be good. You're gonna be able to pull out better fish, I guess. The lumberjacking one's a little bit easier to wrap your brain around. You're gonna be able to chop down better trees, but on top of that, you're also going to be able to survey better. And we talked about surveying in another video or maybe an article or something, I've lost track. Either way, the surveying allows you to see the best stuff that's out there. Maybe this could be cool with fishing. Maybe you could see like when fish are going to be in season and where they're migrating to on spots on the lake. That would be super awesome. The trees thing's a lot easier to understand. When are the trees going to be there? What happens if I cut too many trees down? You're surveying, you're getting information. This is an information world. Information is always good. And that's the kind of stuff that you're going to be able to get with mastery. So let's go to processing, alchemy, animal husbandry, cooking, farming, lumber, milling, metalworking, stonemasonry, tanning, weaving. Why is cooking in processing? Cooking is definitely crafting, like end game, right? Like I cook something and then I have a dish. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to get into like processing, you could have like carrot peeling or like food processing. Is me cramming food down into the food processor. I don't know, potato dicing? Seems weird. Anyway, cooking should be crafting. That's just a note to Intrepid. Okay, so what do you get with that? If you are a master of the processing profession, you pick a couple of those. Well, that kind of stuff is gonna happen on your freehold. And we know that the best processing is going to happen from masters on their freehold. You're going to be able to process better stuff out of the raw materials. You're gonna be able to take that wood and get a fantastic board out of it, like a super high-end board that maybe they need. And we'll get to that in a second, but like, I assume that you'd probably be able to get a better ratio. Like maybe you make more boards out of the same tree than the average dude. Okay, we'll go to the last one, crafting. That's gonna be your arcane engineering, your armor smithing, your carpentry, your jewel cutting, leatherworking, scribing, tailoring, weaponsmithing. And this one's the easiest to wrap your brain around. If you're a master in the crafting profession, you pick a couple of those things, you're just gonna be able to make the best gear, period. End of sentence. Best gear in the game is gonna come from players, and that is fantastic for all the reasons that I've said. It makes crafting worthwhile. It's gonna be better than drops. This is awesome. I hope they don't change that. I know things are subject to change, but I really hope they don't change that one. And so what is the end product of all of this stuff? Well, it's going to drive players to have to work with other players. Certain masters are going to work with other masters. Maybe you're a processing master, but you need really good like raw materials. So you got to find a lumberjacking master, and maybe the crafting guy needs to work with the processing master. And as syndrome said when everyone's super, no one is. But that's kind of a negative way of looking at it. I think it's going to be better. I think that it's going to be driving players to seek out other masters. And you're really going to be looking for those kind of people that are special at those kind of things. And if you find somebody that can consistently give you that product, it's going to be awesome. So that's a cursory look at the mastery system. My name is Sunny and I'm with LoreForged, and I will see you on the freehold. Woo! We did it!